everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience so far on the carnivore diet. I have officially been doing the carnivore diet for 4 months now, and so far I've experienced quite a few changes in my life. One of them being weight loss. So far I am down 39 pounds, and I've also lost 14.5 inches total so far. And my scale does measure a fat percentage, and I am down 8.9% body fat. So that's really awesome and exciting, and I feel amazing. And that's just one of the reasons why I feel amazing. So a few things that I have noticed since starting the carnivore diet is my fatigue has basically went away. I can wake up in the morning and feel refreshed. And I get up early on the weekends now without an alarm. We're usually up before 8 a.m. on the weekends. Most of the time when I got off work, I was just exhausted and I just wanted to just sit on the couch and not do a whole lot. My inflammation is also down a lot. I do not get bloated from eating, which I did experience in the past. I was one of those people that when I ate, my belly stuck out, and I thought that was normal, because that's what they tell you is normal. So you can always tell when I ate because my stomach always ended up sticking out after I got done eating. I also don't experience bloating or inflammation, anything like that, from having my period, which is really nice. So that has gone away as well. And my pain level has also decreased about 50%. I've had at least 3 surgeries, and I do have some partial bulging discs in my upper back as well. And the pain has subsided from those surgeries and my upper back injury. However, it's still there, and sometimes it does still flare up, but it's not as severe, and I'm not in pain literally every day, every second of my life. So that to me is a major improvement as well. My depression and anxiety have gone down at least 50%. Now I've been diagnosed with severe PMS, which they call PMDD. I still have that even on the carnivore diet. However, it's not as severe. I would say it's decreased about 25%. I think it just kind of depends on what's happening in my life at that moment in time during that time, but it has helped with that as well. Now my PMS was not from symptoms of having a period. It was the anxiety and the depression. So for my period, I have noticed that my cramps are very minimal, and it's only for like the first day. And I also only get slight headaches, if I get headaches at all. And before, my cramps were so bad on the first day that I literally couldn't do anything, nor feel like doing anything at all anyways. And I always had a headache a few days before, or the day of, and the day after. And that has minimalized a lot as well. Another big, huge thing is brain fog is literally gone. I can pay attention when people are talking to me now. I've had work training about a week or so ago, and I literally was able to pay attention the entire time in class, and I didn't feel like I was just zoning out. It was awesome. I was able to also retain a lot of that information as well. It's just great. I'm just able to do a lot of things. I'm able to pay attention to people when they're talking to me instead of zoning out. It's great. So that is literally gone. Another big thing that I had issues with, especially around that time of the month, is acne. And I literally hardly ever get a pimple on my face. Never, ever. And I don't use acne face wash anymore. I don't waste my money on that anymore. I literally just use a homemade sheep's milk soap on my face and the rest of my body, and I do not have acne. And I grew up with having, not like severe acne like a lot of people do, but I grew up having acne even on my back, that if I didn't use a specific brand of, acne face wash, I get pimples. Had pimples, literally don't hardly ever get one anymore, and oh my gosh, amazing. one less thing I have to actually worry about buying from the store. So that saves me money as well. Another thing that has changed is the poofiness in my face. Some of it's related to my weight loss, and I can definitely tell from my face that I've lost weight. But I also noticed that I'm not as poofy around my eyes and stuff. And I've actually been getting quite a few compliments over the past couple weeks about how I look a lot younger than what I really am. So that's also really nice. And the only thing I use on my face is a homemade vitamin E serum. And that's literally all I use on my face. And I have no issues. And I guess I look younger. I don't know. Another thing that I also do is I have a memory board that I started before I started the carnivore diet. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick little glimpse of what it is. And I got all the supplies from the dollar store if y'all don't want to spend a lot of money on this thing. But anyways, I put a lot of stickers on it to make it, you know, cool. I have this by my bedside. So every morning when I wake up and every evening I go to bed, I look at this and I can see my progress of my weight loss. And I also take 6-week photos of my progress. That way I can see where I was and where I am now. And when I get to my goal waist measurement, I will actually post my before and after photos online. That way people can see a comparison of where I was and where I'm at now. This helps me a lot to make sure that I stay on track, because I can see my weight loss in one area, and also I can see pictures of my before and after in one area as well. And especially waking up to it every morning and going to bed every night looking at it, I definitely don't want to go back to where I was. And also having a symptom tracker can also help. And that's why journaling is recommended when you start the carnivore diet or ketovore diet. That way you can start tracking your symptoms to see how they progress and get better. And it allows you to see where you're at. Because sometimes we forget where we were at or we forget things and don't realize how we felt when we first started to where we are now. So it's always good to have a journal or some way of keeping track of how you're doing. So I just wanted to give a quick little update on how I have been doing on the carnivore diet. And so far, I love it and I do not plan to go back. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.